the Dicey Bastards.
6 writers face off by a roll of the dice. They'll fight dirty, leave nothing behind but fingerprints and a tall tale. Stealing hearts, breaking farts, with plenty of time to kill.
Dicey, but never fair bastards. Death is always made dicey. You know they can't be trusted bastards. Come on and join the Dicey Bastards.
Hey there, Alien Deviants, Junior Adventures, and friends. Welcome to the next episode of Authors and Dragons Presents The Dicey Bastards. I'm MK Gibson, your host and dungeon master, author of such books as Agents of Mortal and The Cape is a Lie. Who do I have with me today? It's the same people I always have, but we got to give them their airtime. Let's start with Robert Bevan.
Hello, friends. I'm Robert Bevan. I play the role of Joseph the Sorcerer with the Morcerer. In real life, I write the Caverns and Creatures series of comedy, fantasy novels, and short stories, including the someday coming soon Critical Failures 10. Hooray.
I can't wait myself. Next up is Rick Gualtieri. Rick, how you doing?
Yeah, pretty good. Hey, everyone, my name is Rick Gualtieri, and I play Moog Face Eater. In real life, I write several things, but I just recently finished my first lit RPG novel, Time Chaser, and hopefully that will be coming soon, probably around the same time that Critical Failures 10 gets out there.
Well, congratulations. Hey, quick, can Moog clap for me? Perfect. Next up is Drew Hayes. Drew, how you doing, sir?
Centaur noise. I am Drew Hayes, playing Kabir the Expedient, author of book series such as Superpowered, Fred the Vampire Accountant, Villain's Code, and the newly launching Rover Powered, which will be coming out on September 3rd.
Awesome, dude. Emily Kaplan, you're next. How you doing?
Hey, hi, it's Emily here. I play Claudia the Rogue, who is now the proud owner of a shiny platinum mirror. I'm also the author of Arsenic and Alibis under the name E.M. Kaplan, and I'm writing some kind of fairy lusty tale with Rachel Carr. And weirdly, when I tell people that, they assume that she's writing the spicy parts, but I'm actually the hired gun or the hired squirt gun.
Oh, dude. The squirt gun. You're
hired
smutting it up. Just smutting it up. Just, God bless you.
Exactly.
I'm loving it. And thanks to the alphabet, Steve Wetherell comes last. Steve, how you doing, sir?
Well, several ex-girlfriends would say differently. Hi there, I'm Steve Wetherell, and I'm playing Stan Dandyliver, the wannabe ringmaster of this ring, which is definitely turning out to be more of an asshole. In real life, I write such books as the Doomsayer Journeys with Falstaff Books. Go check them out.
Fantastic. All right, everybody, real fast. Before we jump into the adventure, we're going to take a moment to let you know we want you to be part of our Authors and Dragons family. You really got to join us. So head on over to the patreon.com/authorsandragons, all one word, and check out the various tiers and perks in which you can join our Patreon. At just $5 a month, you can join our Discord and chat with not only us, but hundreds of other amazing Authors and Dragons fans and fanatics, and they're just really great people. Or you can head over to authorsanddragons.com, check out our merch links to TeePublic to include new hats, T-shirts, and all kinds of swag. I have a bunch for myself. I even have a couple of Dicey Bastard magnets on my car. I'm always representing. But if you don't have the cash and you're looking for ways to support, hey, just go to your regular podcast service that you use, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the rate function, and leave us some comments there, or maybe even on YouTube. Doing these type of things helps the podcast out more than you could possibly realize.
Or next time you're out in a bar and you're really sloppy drunk, just talk someone's ear off who doesn't deserve it. That'll do.
All right, let's get into it with the shilling out of the way. Greetings, all. This is Connie, Stan's Conscience. How are you? You know what? I'm doing a lot better than certain members of this particular party. In our last encounter, Mr. Moog Face Eater stuck his hand in a bucket of ooze after befriending a turtle. He came back with one hand short, but he still has a turtle friend. Isn't that nice? George the Sorcerer went for a swim and lost his magic cock ring. Who knows if that'll have consequences, but he's now nude, so we're all suffering.
You're not doing better than my member.
Stan and Kabir refused to play along with these silly games. Good for them. And one Claudia decided she wanted to stuff some straw and mud organs to see what happened. And she got a magic item. And no fingernails. So let's see what that might happen for her in the future.
You know, I was hoping that the concussion would sort out this entire inner voice problem. But you're still here. Great.
Before we signed off last, Stan tried so much to give a rousing speech after leaving the lair of the legally distinct turtles. He slipped, of course, got to splinter, fell and cracked his head, and burned part of his hat off. I don't know about you, but I was highly entertained.
I was aroused.
Oh, no.
Did you say you were aroused? Wait a minute, Stan, did he say he was aroused?
I don't know. It's probably the concussion. He says that a lot.
That is true. All right. So it's the following morning. You guys wake up and do your morning business. I assume Kabir takes care of like passing out good berries to everybody so they at least have a meal's worth.
Now, Gibby, I do have identify. So if you'll allow it.
Oh, certainly. By all means. In fact, I'll put you back at the campsite real fast.
This is something he's picked up with experience over the years.
I think since we did good berries at the evening last night, I'm going to do that in the evening when I've got a spare spell. That way I don't accidentally juice myself out.
Sounds good. All right. Yes, you can identify that spell. Or excuse me, use the thing to identify the item.
Okay, then I will do that. I will burn the...
But I can't just hand it to you. Did you ask Claudia for her item?
Yeah, well, assume a polite conversation happened.
All you have to do is do a couple of snaps. Here, and she will obey.
Let me see your ooze mirror a minute. Let's see if I can work out if this is tat or
something squirt gun joke here. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely, go for it.
It might be tat. It might be magic. It might take your fucking hand off. I don't know. It was a really bad idea going into that puddle, guys. I don't lay down many hard and fast rules for the crew, but from here on in, no more ooze puddles.
Aww.
I think you might be hoping for too much asking this group not to jump in mysterious puddles.
Moog consider himself lucky if we get captured by sex predators in location we're going to. Moog only one who can't do double hand jobs.
You're finding a silver lining there, Moog.
There you go. There's the description. It is called a mirror of the past. You can, if you want to tell Claudia what it is, the description is in Roll20.
Okay, Claudia, apparently, I don't remember a lot of things very clearly, but I'm about to remember this extremely clearly, almost as if I'm reading it from a screen.
Well, the magic tells you the answer, ding-dong.
The holder of this platinum hand mirror can learn something about the history of a specific object or creature by taking an action to gaze into the mirror and think of the target. Instead of the holder's reflection, the mirror presents scenes from the target's past. Information conveyed is accurate, but it is random and cryptic, and presented in no particular order. This is fucking useless, Claudia. Once it is activated, the mirror gives its information for 1 minute or less, then returns to normal. It can't be used until the next dawn. Well, you seem to have the fucking magical equivalent of social media.
Well, she's going to look into the mirror and think of turtle balls for the first time.
Well, wait. So if Moog looks at Stump in mirror, Moog will say hand.
All right, so that's what you're doing. You're gonna spend your first time using it a minute and concentrate on the turtle balls.
Didn't you learn everything you needed to know about turtle balls like yesterday?
Clearly not.
Wait, how close to? No, it's dawn, so we have to wait a whole. She will resist.
No, it's active now. It's ready. It's charged and ready to go. It is dawn. It is the next morning.
Yeah, actually, she will not be able to stop herself from thinking.
Not a problem. Okay, so you hold the magic mirror in my hand, showing the turtle's swollen love gland, and
Nice.
So you get these for the next minute or so. You get these images of a young man who appeared to be human with his 4 brothers, and they were cast out by society. And they were stuck in a variety of ways, and they met this younger woman at the time, and they recognized her as Trudy Goodnight. But then it flash forward to when they're fighting crime as turtles, and it flashes again to them down in the lair, trying to go through their moves, and it flashes again. And this time the brothers decide to jump into the ooze because they can't stand life anymore because they're outcast, and they come out as turtles. They change from human to turtle. They were not born that way. And then you flash a little bit more, and you see the guy he's looking at his balls and feeling sad about himself, and he jumps it back in at one point, and then that's when you see one nut swell up. And then he's like, and then it flashes to an image of you looking at his balls, and you're looking at yourself in the mirror of him looking at the balls. It starts getting really wonky. It's like, you ever hold a mirror up to a mirror? It's one of those image kind of things.
His balls all the way down.
And then it's like, so there's like, it's a kaleidoscope of nuts in your brain for the remainder of the minute. It is just an infinity balls.
That feels like exactly what she was aiming for.
I
Not
hope
to me.
there's-
I thought like there's like way too much stuff before the balls enter into the picture.
No, I think I can speak on behalf of the audience when say I'm really glad we got the backstory to that guy's balls.
I hope there's a legally distinct theme song to go with this movie that we're watching.
Everybody listening to this is already humming it, and
Well, I think we know the first Dicey Bastards origin story that's going to be written.
This is fantastic. I love it.
So I figured anybody who's like, the best part is Claudia is a person who doesn't know her own past, and she could have like looked in on herself. No, turtle nuts. I need turtle nuts, and I need those in my life because she writes spicy shit. Oh, right. So with the turtle nuts out of the way, is there anything else you guys want to do this morning to prep for your the day's adventure?
well, I think Stan's not entirely an idiot. He recognized that Moog was the fighter, Moog was the heavy hitter, and now he only has one hand and a two-handed weapon. That's something we
Yes.
really need to solve immediately.
Do not worry, Moog have solution.
Is it killing
let-
elves?
let us
Is that
move
your
on with that.
solution? Are you going to murder some elves and then it'll be fine?
While I'm looking for an animal to make clothes out of, I will also look for a stick.
Okay. Stick is easy. You guys make a lot of noise. The only one, and here's the thing. Since I'm not going to speak for Kabir, but because he talks to the animals, he might have told them to stay the fuck away.
Oh, 100%. They know to steer clear of these motherfuckers.
Just
Absolutely.
throwing it out there.
No, that's reasonable.
Just constantly hearing me like chitter and squeak and tweet, and it all boils down to y'all get the fuck out. There's some insane motherfuckers coming.
Jorster is walking around with his cock swinging and a stick in his hand. I don't think you needed to tell them, man.
Well,
Yeah, the squirrels poke their eyes out and be like, "Oh shit, Kabir's not kidding."
I like to think like a family of squirrels is covering the little squirrel's head and putting him back. You know, like no, don't look.
It's like
but
their dad's packing a suitcase. So where are we going, Dad? So it doesn't
Far,
matter
just
where we're
far,
going.
just
We're going
far.
far away from here.
Boca
child.
Raton, kids, it's time to retire.
Well, when
We
I
won't see any old people dong there.
Now you have washed your clothes in the nearby stream and they dried over the night, so you have slightly damp, dewy, but mostly serviceable river washed clothing. So it smells like river water more than sewer water at this point. So you guys are, now unless somebody has the prestidigitation spell, then you can just be instantly clean. So
There's no way we thought ahead that much.
when I find the stick, I give it to Moog, and there's one problem solved.
I'm curious as to how you think you've solved the problem here.
Now he has a weapon.
he has a flail. Like,
Mom, thank you for sticky man.
in my mind, it's so earnest too. He's like, he shows up with a big smile on his face.
I've
and
solved the
he's-
problem. Sorry you lost your hand, but here's this stick
Here
I
you go,
found.
buddy. All better.
I was thinking that maybe I've got a spare dagger. Maybe we could tie this to Moog's stump. All right, it's not a great idea. It's hardly fucking Evil Dead 2, but it's what we got, all right?
I was trying to see if like any druid spells could fix limbs, and it looks like the only spells that could do that are like 7th level, so probably not gonna be
Yes,
that for a while.
If you find an artificer or a craftsman, they can craft a work. I mean, there is an artificial thing that can actually literally do that specifically. So you can make a prosthetic.
I will say to Moog that we are going to solve your hand problem, Moog. We need you in fighting order. In the meantime, here's 2 rubber bands and a dagger.
Yeah.
But Moog have flail.
Does anybody have a shield, at least up Moog's armor class or anything?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have a buckler or a shield. A buckler would have been ideal. Moog, don't be an ingrate.
Moog hasn't complained. You guys have been putting all your drama on Moog.
You've got the chance for an offhand attack here now with this solution. It'll do for now. We'll level this up. Trust me, it's fine.
Well, has Moog tried to swing a two-handed weapon in one hand?
Moog, if you
Is the flail a two-handed weapon?
No, your orphan splitter. I mean, it's a two-handed axe. How strong is Moog?
Moog has a 15 strength.
Ooh, that'd be rough. You'd be swinging with disadvantage. If you had like a 17 or above, I would allow it. But you would drop the damage from D12
don't
to
worry. Moog has this covered.
Okay, well, fantastic.
Oh Lord.
With that level of confidence, I'm going to move you guys on to the next map.
No, in that case, if he's going to be ungrateful, I'm going to take Jawser's stick and tie it to his stump and go, well, there you go. You're such a big man.
Okay, well, Moog, someone's trying to tie something to your stump. Do with that as you see fit, buddy.
Moog just will stare incredulously at Stan, beginning to wonder if maybe he failed to kill, Stan's elf half.
This is typical elf behavior.
Yeah, thanks, nature. That'll fix it,
At least with this, you can scratch your ass more effectively. Don't say I never gave you nothing.
What is it with elves always tying sticks to stumps?
I also have mage hand, so if you need help scratching your ass.
That's great. It's true, Moog. He's using mage hand, so it's not weird.
All right, so after the stick debacle and the prosthetic stick is attached to Moog's arm.
Stan is already feeling a lot more optimistic about today than he was last night.
Stan's coming off as ornery this morning. That's what a good head wound does. All right.
Stan has apparently run out of patience for our bullshit.
I like the
On game
Kabear's
5?
I like Kabear has just. It seems he has endless patience, or else he's just a seething cauldron of hate. So
Kabear is a tour guide. He is used to just incompetent fuck ups everywhere he turns.
Just kid vomit and people shitting and that's part of the process.
Kabear runs a tour business, man. He is. This isn't even a fucking Monday for him.
Love it. All right, so I assume, are you guys now going to leave camp and start walking?
Yeah. All right, campers, let's go.
All right,
Clopping, but yes.
Fantastic. You guys clip-clop for half a day, and oh my, where do you come across? Why, it's the Crossroads Inn and Tavern. It is, now for a couple people in this party, this might look familiar. So for Stan, you were aware of this thing because it was, a couple days outside of your town. You know this thing exists.
They told us this is where the elves were. I think I can put 2 and 2 together. Do you want me?
Are we all just looking at Moog at this point, just as a collective?
Oh, look, it's the Elf Tavern. Moog.
Moog have change of heart. Moog, of course, never been here before and have no idea what atrocities that happen here. But Moog wishes to go inside and show respect for dead.
Well, that's very big of you, Moog.
All right, so that is what Moog is going to do. He's going to head inside.
Stan will lean over to Jawster and say, you know what? I think my gamble's paid off. Maybe Moog does have a secret heart of gold that we've all been overlooking.
You know he's going in there to kill the survivors, right?
Kabear, don't bring me down. It's not even 7 o'clock.
What survivors? Burnt down shack.
Well, I don't think there will be any when you're done.
You're being very cynical, Kabear.
Claudia, anything you want to add to any of this, or are you just staying silent?
She's mostly silent, but she has just heard, I think, of Stan say that Moog has a heart of gold, and she's wondering if that's literal.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, is that one phrase going to save so many elf lives?
All right, so
no, I got a map. I got a map for you, buddy. Don't worry.
Oh, all right.
This was just the setup. Okay, so you guys start walking down the hill towards the Crossroads Inn and Tavern. You're coming along the south end to where it's at, and so I'm gonna let you know the guards who are positioned, the guards of the Inspector Riggs, who are still on site, are not aware of your presence yet.
Oh, we are aware of those presents.
Okay, so they're not aware of your presence yet, but you're a good adventuring party, and you clearly there are some people about. So, the top floor is burnt off. It is you can't get up there anymore. The middle floor where you can see on the map seems to be, you can kind of get inside. A lot of things are scorched and falling in, but it's iffy at best. And the basement is downstairs in the foundation, so that was the only place that seems to be still safe. So
okay, so from our perspective, I assume there's holes in the wall, stuff like that.
Well, not the stone walls. I mean, that part didn't burn. Like any of the windows, any of the doors, anything that was wood is torched up. The stone walls are still standing at the moment. So the outer wall's stoned.
Moog wants to sneak over to one of the open windows, staying low.
Yep.
And then Moog will take the flail, and he will just slide it in the house.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand roll. Give me
no. We all wondered what the purpose of that was.
Do I have to roll for this, or can I just ignore it?
What do you want to roll?
15.
Well,
Okay, let me check the guard's perception check. He's got a +3 to perception because he's a fucking guard. So let's see here.
Dan already had an inkling that perhaps Moog was trying to shift some
natural
evidence
20.
around.
So the guard gets a natural 20 on perception. Oi, what's that now? Like just like in a video game, they're all walking in their little pre-described pad. What's this now? Comes over and he
What's all this?
So there's a guard staring through this husk of a window at you, Moog, as you drop the thing in.
That's the last thing you want a guard to say. If they're a Cockney guard, if an old-timey Cockney guard saying, what's all this then? You're fucked.
What's all this then?
You may as well go, hello. That's how you know you're fucked.
Hello.
Moog found that, lying outside, thought it might belong to somebody here.
Who's Moog?
It'd be great if he points at Jocelyn.
Well, right now, like based on where you're standing, he's got a directional angle, so he can see Moog, Claudia, and Jorswer. Kabert and Stan, you're just outside of his video game visibility cone. So, but there is a window right here that you try to push it through. So I'll put Moog. You went up right up there to do it. So, fuck you, stay right there. That's fine.
Kabert will holler out, "Oi! I've got healing magic. Is anyone injured in there?"
Excellent. Stan will follow Kabert's lead on that.
No, I'm fine, thank you. But the corpses are they're corpses.
Sorry. We saw the flames and weren't sure. I wanted to make certain.
Right.
Moog found that in bushes. Looked like it might have been discarded murder weapon.
Who is this Moog person you keep speaking of?
Don't know. Just a hired guide.
Some person we pass on road.
Jorcer instinctively goes to open his robe and forgets that he doesn't have any.
He's flapping up his poncho instead.
Hello.
All right. So while you're talking, this guard comes around the corner because he hears the shouting, and the one to the northwest, one to the east, and the guy on the north end, he does his job. He's holding position. He trusts his teammates.
All right.
So
Kabert will wave to the new guard inside. Hail, sir. Do you need any healing?
No, we're keeping this sight line, we're keeping this property safe until Inspector Riggs comes back to finish her investigation so they can find the perpetrator or perpetrators. There was at least 2 people. Would you shut up, Edward? No, it's almost official. There was 2 perpetrators, one who set the fire and someone who escaped from the basement. And
somebody with small feet. Yes, we're quite aware. We've been sent from the guild to assist with this investigation.
Give me a deception check.
Yeah, I really hope this works. Okay, deception. Let's go. Oh, come on. Why isn't it working?
I don't know.
There we go.
10. Well, it's average. So let's check his insight. They're good at perception. Insight.
I'm gonna glare at Stan and say, "Hey, guild members are supposed to pay double. You didn't mention that."
Well, his insight roll. Okay, listen. He got a 4, so he believes you.
I think the reason I got a 10 there is I'm standing next to a nude sorcerer.
Hang on, I rolled a D10, not a D20. Let's see here. A 6. He still believes you. You have bluffed a Cockney guard. Congratulations.
The rock sorcerer's got his cock out right next to me. Yeah, we're official, mate.
I'm still trying to sell the tour group ruse for that reason.
Oh, is that like your manhole? Is that you bring him along for like in proper times?
Well, he's something of a savant. He doesn't know how clothes work, but he is a master detective.
I believe in transparency.
Yes, that's...
Hey, Edward.
He's as honest as his cock is long.
Gareth, Edward, if that's true, then we get a promotion with Inspector Riggs. Come on inside. Maybe you can help us figure, because we're trying to find out we know there's a basement here, but we can't find the fucking basement. Maybe you can help us out, and we can figure out more of what happened to this murder case.
Absolutely. I mean, we've already found a key piece of evidence, so we're on a roll, Sonny. Let's go.
So you think this might have been a murder weapon?
Well, it's too early to say. All I know is Moog here found it definitely on this premises.
Who is this Moog person?
Well, when we say Moog, we just kind of mean like the gang. Not
Oh, is that is that a slang term? Like,
yeah.
Me and my Moogs are just hanging out?
Yes, me and my Moogs.
Or is that a racially insensitive term? I'm not allowed to say it. Only people who are Moogs
No, it's
can say
fine. We
Moog.
can say it. You can't say it, obviously.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I apologize. Please,
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're very understanding.
Can we stop talking through the window? Why don't you just come inside?
You're right. This is awkward.
Gareth, you can continue watching guard. The inspector's allies are here. So you guys feel free to wander inside. Investigate.
I just got that sensation that you've boarded a train you can't get off.
Yeah, you committed us pretty hard on that bluff. Oh.
Well, mystery gang, are we ready to solve a fucking mystery?
I guess so.
Moog, keep your
Absolutely.
fucking mouth shut.
Claudia would like to go in the building and inspect the heck out of it.
All right, so Claudia, you're just gonna just walk through the walls. There's a front door over here. Y'all crawling through the window. Would you crawl through the toilet window? So okay, you found the bathroom. Claudia, you crawled in this window. You found the table. You two are in the shitter. You went through the.
It's the first place to check.
Okay.
I will circle around to the door for obvious reasons.
I think
Oh,
it was Colonel Mustard with the pipe wrench in the shitter.
and Moog will go with Kabare, just like an innocent person would.
all right. Is there a portal to the basement in the toilet?
Well,
well,
theoretically.
Theoretically, yes. But if you want to to see if there's an actual ingress, then you may roll either a perception or investigation check.
All right.
I think
we go.
we've already been in the sewers, so
Yeah.
it's probably not that they're clean,
Sure.
but
I will say for Claudia, you know exactly where the entrance is.
yeah.
Okay, so
Perception.
for the sake of the narrative, everybody else, Claudia knows that the entrance is under the skin rug where the two corpses are lying because you pushed your way up. Perception. There is not, as far as you can tell, there is not a portal to the basement in the toilet.
All right. Well, that's one room down.
Nicely done, Josser.
Thank you.
You see, guys? Master detective.
Leave no stone unturned.
Right, and the guards are looking around yeah, we know it's this is supposed to be an inn and tavern, but we never even, whoever built this place never put a kitchen in, and they really fucked up when they designed this entire this building. Unless there was a kitchen on the second floor, which doesn't make sense, which burned down. So obviously that's why we can't go upstairs. We found the stairs to go up to the.
That's just how it works sometimes. Sometimes the builders of these places put a lot of work in, and we barely explore it. Sometimes they do a slapdash job, and we get very inspective about things.
And some murders just never get solved.
Oh no, we solved the murder. No, someone stood. We know the inspector. She's really good. See, someone stood right here, and there's a bunch of footprints, and someone brought fire from right here over to here. Now they burned the couple alive, and they were sweet people. I knew them very dearly, and their child somehow managed to flee the inferno. And get back to town. So they have a first-hand knowledge of the person. I've not spoken with the child, but we know that they have seen the perpetrator, or at least one of them.
Somehow, you say this
wait.
child escaped. Somehow.
Moog recognizes this footprint. This footprint of perpetrator. It looked like perhaps it would be like mutated turtle in disguise, dressed like elf.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, let me take a look at that. Right, hang on there. All right, I'll give him an intelligence check, -2.
Claudia will
A
add
14. He's like, "Oh, you sure? Because it looks booted." He looks down at your feet. Let's go. Similar to your boots. The boots you're wearing. It's similar to that, but I can't quite piece it together.
Hey, Guard, you were talking about the cultural insensitivity earlier on with the Moog thing. Turtles can wear boots if they want, my friend.
Are you talking to me from the toilet?
Yeah, I'm just
Probably.
finishing up.
Yeah.
Because I always find it to be rude to talk to somebody while they're on the toilet.
Dad will shake
that.
off. Hey, I'm a very
Sir.
old man. Okay? Got a prostate the size of a fucking cannonball.
Or a turtle nut.
I don't think the guard will get that reference, and nor should he. Nor should anyone. Claudia, show him your mirror. That's how big my prostate is, fella.
Claudia wants to add, these are definitely the boot prints of a two-handed criminal.
What makes you say that, ma'am?
Because it's obvious from the weight and from the distribution of the fire and the flames. Definitely 2 hands needed for this job.
Would you be so kind as to give me a deception check?
Oh,
or perform? Are you trying to persuade him or deceive him? Because
Gibby, she's not even lying. At the time, Moog had 2 hands.
All right, you know what? Then give me a persuasion roll.
10.
A 10. It's average. You know, he's like, yeah, I could see that. Definitely 2 hands. Definitely. He starts, and he picks out a notepad. He starts scribbling, and you see it's like his handwriting looks like, looks like my son's. It is very fucked up and like wrong. So, yeah, he's trying. God bless him.
Stan will flush and leave the bathroom.
Well,
Okay.
I was going to leave to let you do your business, but I guess
No,
I'll
I
leave
was
anyway.
already doing it. You got to go. You got to go.
Okay.
Moog,
Yes.
make sure you show him your hand.
Yes, Moog will reach up to like scratch his head with his missing hand, and then like
Oh, sorry, mate. What happened with your hand?
Moog lost it in fight for justice, defending the
Oh.
laws of the land.
Thank you. Sir. I'd shake it, but like, thank you for your help, sir. Any friend of Inspector Riggs is clearly a friend of. And also, you. But what is
insensitive.
what is your name? You keep referring to yourself. I don't want to use the M word. I don't want to. But like you keep so.
Goom.
His name is Michael Faceater.
Michael Faceater, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Yes, right. Now, but we can't seem to find is the pathway down to the basement because we've figured out that like the perpetrator came in the front door, assaulted the family, tied them up, and then burned them alive after what appears to be a little bit of bravado, like a real sick sociopath.
And yet only the child walked away. That's something to consider.
Well, he might have either had like maybe had a. We don't know. Maybe he's a nice guy. Maybe he likes kids. We can't figure that part out.
Are you sure this child, not bad seed, did it himself, disguised himself as Turtle, used flail with 2 hands to kill parents, and then escaped?
No,
He's making a lot of sense, guys.
well, we don't think so because the way the burn pattern here, there was 3 people, and then the kid who was burned somehow escaped his bondage.
Maybe third person was trying to save psychotic child dressed as mutated Turtle.
We found another set of prints coming out that were small but not child size. So we think someone else was involved, and we can't figure out where that comes from. So
Maybe they were fleeing psychotic child dressed as Turtle.
It's crazy. Maybe it was another survivor.
Are you like a total racist, sir? You really work on the total angle.
You could say he's totally racist.
Michael Faceater does not trust them, has known them to commit heinous crimes.
That's true. We did hear
Like
about a
themselves.
bunch of
Inspectors-
turtles who were enforcing crimes regularly. I mean, you must know the stories. They come up, they beat people up, they say they're fighting crime, they're actually fighting for crime. It's not unheard of.
We have heard these legends. So you know the location of these turtles?
No. It's just a theory.
Wouldn't that be convenient? But we must follow the evidence.
Stan will give a very, very pointed look to Moog at that point. It's just a theory, and we don't know where these turtles are.
Big overt wink. Okay.
But if Michael knew where they were, then Michael would help you hunt them down.
Absolutely.
But alas, we on business, so.
All right. So can we help? Or we just don't know where the damn entrance to the basement is.
Well, Chaucer likes the look of that big rug for clothes,
Okay.
but I don't like the big dead body stains on them, so
It's
I'm
true.
going to pass on this one.
I mean, the rug really holds the room together. The corpses,
Yeah.
not so much.
We're not supposed to move the corpses yet. That's until Inspector Rig gets back.
But
So-
we can move the rug, though, because the corpses are on the rug. So
Oh,
we're not
yeah,
technically
I
moving
guess.
the corpses.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So do you guys move the rug?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. You move the rug and you find a stairwell leading down to the basement under a trap or a hatch.
Gasp!
Just where a turtle would hide.
Oh my God!
Behold.
The guard is like we were beholden by our own laws. We didn't want what? All right. Do you all go down to the basement?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna stay up top for again obvious reasons.
Stare-related reasons, yeah.
I'm gonna need to get a bucket then so you can see what's going on. Otherwise, the screen's gonna go dark for you. So give me a second.
No worries. Kabir will be standing up top, kind of listening in case shit goes sideways.
Roger that.
In case?
Yeah. Stan will give some kind of elaborate signal to Kabir that shit's probably going to go sideways.
I mean, I feel like the screaming will probably be the first hint.
Yeah.
You guys go down, and the guards follow in behind you. Or at least the one dumb guard. So
Claudia will say, "Oh,
A basement. And a bucket. How convenient.
And look, access to water, which a turtle might use to escape.
That is true. We don't know where there's water yet.
Oh, wow, that is bolstering your theory, isn't it?
what is this place? And he walks in, and he finds more dead bodies. The place is kind of right. There's also there's a weird smell of cinnamon and straw in the air as well.
What a distinct smell that could belong to anyone, really, when you think about it.
yes, anyone."
Anyone at all.
But probably somebody with two hands.
Yeah, it's a very two-handed smell.
What is all this? Oh my God!
I'd say that this case has just very legally become a lot more complex.
This is a bloody altar. Like this is, like he starts rooting around. Like these are books on necromancy.
Otto, necromancy.
Oh my.
So perhaps elves were evil and needed to die.
I mean, necromancy, isn't that technically the opposite of murder?
Something like he's looking around and like
Maybe should find murderer and give medal to this hero.
Yeah, this potential hero sounds like he might have done us all a favor.
you might be right, sir, because this right here is like this. He starts leafing through this what looks to be a journal of one of the family members of the Elven family, the Green Tree family, and it's like he starts reading out loud how it details that like their son may or may not have been possessed by a demon. The kid was like becoming a warlock at the age of 8, and they were trying to find a way to kill the kid and bring him back, but they had to practice on a lot of the guests who had come to the Green Tree Inn. And they look around, there are bodies on slabs all over the room.
All right. What condition are the clothes in on these bodies?
Is Moog gonna accidentally set the turtles up for a redemption in the town?
All right, so there are clothes everywhere, George. So they're like they're like literally they're like a lot of these the bodies are kind of laid out naked, but there are piles of clothes among the books. Like this big bag over here just represents a big stash of clothes of all types.
Ooh.
Of all types.
Is there anything here that belonged to Claudia from before?
You took everything out of the bag. That was yours.
All right.
Stan will instinctively, with his rogue affiliation, sort of stand in the way of the guard that if Claudia does want to steal anything, he's kind of blocking that.
Well, now he's reading through this book where it reads like their son Eric had like again he apparently was possessed by a demon, or the kid invited a demon into his life and became a warlock, and they were practicing necromancy to looks like they were trying to kill people and find a way to bring them back. They were like the only way they thought they could save their son. This has been practicing on anybody that comes through or finding bodies.
So it sounds like mystery solved.
I love the idea that warlock is like this horrifying condition to be worried about, but it's also just a starting class in the player.
Yeah, exactly.
Stan will put his hand on the guard's shoulder and say, "Gary, my friend, I think you've cracked this case wide open. There was a bunch of evil elf necromancers here who may have been foiled by a teenage mutant ninja turtle.
But the Green Tree family, they were so nice. Why they've been murdering their guests.
Evil comes in many guises, my friend. Sometimes people will just appear friendly and lie directly to your face. It's just a way the world goes. But I'm proud of you, son. We came from the guilds to help out, but it's not us who are the heroes today, it's you. And I want you to tell your superiors that we are waiving our fee for assistance because you, my friend, have solved this case."
I remain unconvinced. I shall take this bag into the lab for evidence.
We will be taking some things for further evidence, but I'm sure we'll find nothing that...
right. Yeah. Inspector Rigsby, so, but sorry, sir, but not you bunch of... He looks like to all the Moogs. What do I call you? What's your name, sir?
My name is... oh, man, I'm so bad at thinking of fake names.
Did you say that out loud?
We are members
No.
of Totally Innocent Party.
Yes, the Totally Innocent Party. That's who we are. Just a bunch of Moogs solving mysteries.
Totally innocent party. Okay, cool. But what is your name, sir?
My name is Dan Standyliver. Shit.
Dan Standyliver. Okay.
I am Mike Tyson.
All right, Stan, give me a deception check. And George, sir, I would like a deception check from you as well.
Okay, deception, here we go.
This guy would have any reason to suspect I am not Mike Tyson.
That's pretty good.
Oh,
Both of you guys.
No, that was perception. I meant to do deception.
Yeah.
There we go.
23.
Even better.
Ah, even better.
So when you said your name was Dan Standyliver, he's like, that sounds like a fake Mike. Mike Tyson? Oh my God. He forgot all about you.
Even in a fantasy world, people know to respect.
You look a little bit different in person from what I've heard.
This is ludicrous. You know.
No, that's the centaur upstairs.
All right. So
that one took a little while to settle in there, Drew, but yeah.
So, do you guys want to stay there and help him root through the books of like necromancy for dummies, or do you want to like just get the fuck out of here?
Oh, we're not being paid to do detective work.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, this isn't our actual job, man.
I know we hit it off well there, Wage Monkey, but we're on our way now. Just make sure you tell your boss that this is all sorted out.
We did kind of point them in the right direction and do good.
Evil elves killed in self-defense. Mystery solved.
By heroic underground turtles.
Well, thank you, Totally Innocent Party. They're going to get all the credit for this and all the heaps of gold that come with it because it was an outstanding reward for this.
That's great.
Fantastic! And I can report it back to the guild, and the adventuring guild will make sure they get their payments. Oh, that is amazing.
If you see two dwarfs,
Yes.
you know, not to.
Oh, the new deputies that work for Inspector Riggs. Yes.
Just tell Inspector Ridge that I saw them stealing from a child. Okay, goodbye.
Okay, you all fleeing the scene of the crime.
Oh,
did
yeah.
anybody- did
Crime,
anybody-
Gibby, crime or heroic action?
Yeah.
All right, potato. Did anybody try to steal anything while they were down there? By the way, besides George, I know you're stealing the bag of clothes, but he was so Iron Mike Tyson gets what Iron Mike Tyson wants. So.
Claudia, we gave you ample time to root through this place. What did you get?
No, Claudia is strangely non-participative in this whole scene, even though her eyes are going around pretty quick, pretty fast. She's been here before, and she has already checked it for valuables and has her. She already took her fistful of goo organs a long time ago. But yeah, no, she's weirdly quiet.
Okay.
I am not going to try and pickpocket the guard. We've already pressed our luck quite a lot.
Yeah, Moog isn't going to steal anything, but he is going to activate, just in case anything happens on the way out, he's going to activate his weapon bond with Widow Crippler and summon it.
Okay. The one you stole back from the Turtles, correct?
Yep.
Fantastic. All
Rick,
right.
that's diabolical. That's
So let's see. Let's quick recap there. So you try to indict the Turtles. You then somehow save them. And then somehow the Totally Innocent Party is going to get a lot of money, and the Turtles might actually get accommodations for the crimes that they're fighting in the city. All right, I'm okay with this. All right, so
We did the right thing the wrong way.
yes.
Gibby, we would do a good day.
I'm just imagining Moog standing there with his stump held out, waiting for his weapon to come back, and it just flies past his left hand.
Smacks him in the face.
God damn it. All right, so you guys have rounded up. You guys you casually leave the scene of the crime and the scene of the good deed, however you want to put it, and continue your trek. You march on through the day, and by the end of the day, as evening set, all of you get to this particular cliffside.
West Cherry. Ooh.
I thought that said West Kemi.
Well, this does not look promising at all.
Yeah, so there are corpses decorated on top of the sign to West Cherry. The town below in the valley seems to be, quaint, seems to be nice, oddly quiet, and there is a narrow pass that leads down into the valley you guys will have to go to. But you get there, and obviously there are decorative corpses and skeletons laid outside of the town themselves.
Are they elf corpses?
Give me an inspection.
Investigation?
Investigation, yeah.
21.
One of them is, and one of them is human.
Ha ha! Moog will spit on the elf corpse.
Is it at all clear how the corpses died? Does it look like they were are there big old, are their heads hacked off, or?
Give me a medicine roll.
Can do. 19.
Force damage. They were hit by copious amounts of force damage, and they left to rot in the sun.
Okay, so so it's not a plague.
Not a plague.
Given the history of East Cherry, I was making sure.
Yes, sir.
Unless it was a very heavy plague.
Can we read the sign that says under new management?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
This is where we're here to deal with the child predators, right?
Correct, sir.
Yes. I'm hoping that this place isn't now run entirely by child predators. That's a terrible way to do government.
So you start making your way down the path on the way down to West Cherry. Feel free to make your way down the path to West Cherry. All right.
What, manually?
Yes, manually. Okay, and I would like everybody to stop there. Fantastic. Kabir, did you hold in the back on purpose? Okay, position yourselves where you want to be. For this obvious ambush spot, position yourselves where it makes you happiest.
Yeah, right?
Okay, perfect. 1 second.
Yes. There we go. Diamond formation around the fighter. I think that makes sense. And whatever the
All right,
fuck Claudia's
cool.
doing.
Can you guys see these dots on the map?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Fantastic. These are all putting right beside you, just so you know where they're at. Quick perception check to realize that everybody, because you're all seeing somebody else. These dots appear on top of each one of you.
Oh my god, they're child-sized predator aliens.
I can't see anything, but I don't think we're supposed to.
It's not hard to miss.
21.
These glowing dots appear on all of you. So 1 second.
Are we about to get Carl Weathers?
Pretty much. Okay. Out of nowhere, these things appear. There we go. And each one of them takes out a wand and shoots magic missiles at each one of you. So, this is a surprise round. This is how we're going to open. I'm going to shoot you, and this is where we're going to end for the day. But you're going to start with taking damage. So, / roll 3d6 plus 3. Each of you takes 19 force damage.
Fucking hell.
Ouchies.
Hot potatoes.
And they all start to giggle and laugh, and I will show you exactly what they look like. That is what you see. They are children with these masks on. They have gear on. They are cackling. They are laughing. They are teabagging. They're like, "You smell like fart ass, you little shit old man." and they're shooting you with magic missile wands. Wow. And that's where we're going to leave this episode of the Dicey Bastards to be picked up next time, as you have to fight children.
Oh, God.
I don't, because I just dropped.
You should have more hit points. You hit level 4.
I know, I've got 18.
Oh my God.
Wait, when do we hit level?
They are.
Oh wait, no. Never mind.
Everybody should be level 4.
Yeah.
Jorser unfortunately had himself at level
yeah.
3 this last few times, so I put
I'm
him.
nearly dead as well. 19's pretty fucking harsh.
I love that the children did appropriately take out the Jorcerer in the room first, which maybe
It's
that's
good instincts,
self-preservation.
kids. Good instincts.
So to nail it on the head, yes, Jorser, way back when. What if it's just child-sized predators? That's exactly what it was. These are tiny children who are possessed by something, who have now all shot you with magic missiles, and they are getting ready to start a fight. And it looks like they are into it. All right. So before we sign off, is there anything you guys would like to say to our fans and friends?
Curse you, child-sized predators!
Oh. No.
No. Because each one of you took aim and shot you down. I apologize. I didn't think it was going to be that much damage, but damn, I rolled well. So, well, lucky for you, they only get 1 shot per day. I'll let you that know. So, there's that. All right. So, on behalf of Steve Wetherell, Emily Kaplan, Robert Bevan, Drew Hayes, and Rick Gualtieri, I'm MK Gibson. We've been the Dicey Bastards, and you've been great. Thank you all very much. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
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 You've been listening to Dicey Bastards, brought to you by Authors and Dragons, the channel by Geeks for Geeks. If you'd like to support this content and the authors therein, please do contribute at patreon.com/authors and dragons. Not only will you get secret content, you'll also get access to a vibrant community of online weirdos. See you there.
What's all this, Ted?